It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dahna.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dahna is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dahna, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dahna's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shionne and Naori saw comes to pass, it looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena. This is... where everything...
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see.
What do you mean, what would happen?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like...
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget...
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a...
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renaissance using the Sovereign and
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channel.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance.
Back when Shionne's thorns flew out of control, we were
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least.
We might just be able... It won't be easy, but it's... Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're...
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be...
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
What do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for...
That's true. Just as bad as the
Renans, Dahnans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to...
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different as someone not differences, so much...
It will take someone in power to set an...
There will no longer be any need for the example.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than...
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hey, yeah, just got...
Hey,
All right.
Hey! Hey, I just...
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't read...
What?
Rinwell.
Yeah,
Right. So it kind of...
I don't know.
You don't think it
Can't say...
connect...
Okay.
Huh.
It would mean...
Nah.
Get him, Hootle. Oh,
You're only
That's the...
and all with them.
Back then, it never...
You mean that?
oh, I...
water alone.
In that case...
And then,
Bit of an...
maybe it's
I know what you...
you don't ever...
Are you kidding?
Oh,
You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles.
You can say...
Isn't it weird?
Certainly in...
they only...
There's also...
Exterminate?
What do you mean?
Zoogle?
You're right.
First...
I hope we find a...
It's a nice...
Aside from the...
If we
Well...
Hey, Alphen, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Right. Hi. Oh, great. Good. Nice. Thanks. Yeah.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hey. Yeah.
What? Yeah!
We avoided getting ripped. Roasted in that ring. But what we could really use is something to cap this off.
Sure. Got any ideas on what would be good?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I can't.
Thanks. Huh?
What? All right.
All right.
Like, got it.
Looks like... like we made it here in one piece.
Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
Would you perchance be interested in going on a walk together?
Why? You're not on guard duty for another few...
Which is why I want to walk. To hear the music in the...
Music? Where are you going to find musicians?
There's more to music than what people play. It's in the grass, fluttering in the wind. Once you open your ears, you'll find that music...
What sounds like music depends on who's listening, huh? Speaking of music, whatever happened to your instrument?
Those are well out of my reach. You could say that it is
Meaning that you haven't completely given...
Do you think me a fool stuck in the past?
Not at all. In fact, far from it. You sound like... Picture yourself being able to play...
The darkness in one... However...
Well, now that you...
I suppose we should call it a day. Once we finish eating, we should get going.
Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zoogle that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter? Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law.
It's gigantic.
I'd say we're about even...
I won't forgive you! Far beyond the darkest sky!
Not
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty. I can carve through one. Take
The flashing parts are weak
on
points.
a roll now.
What's
What's this?
Field!
That freaking does it.
Burning strike!
Anything in armor is all mine. I'll smash you.
There you go! Don't hold on to your art! Here I come!
It was nice while it lasted.
Here's the real
Get out of this.
I'm right behind
I'll
you!
finish you here and now.
Mirage!
Missile assault.
Light astral
Air! I'm on a roll now. Split. Ready and ready.
Shockwave flash! No further!
It looks like you've got this one covered.
It's finished.
Let's do it!
I'll smash you.
Raging
Why'd you do me?
To stop you dying?
Air thrust! Light astral! So what do you get to say? In here!
Demon Plague!
This
This
is
one's
almost
dead!
Inferno.
This one's mine!
Heaven and earth.
Take the arrow.
A wailing banshee of light!
Fighting Armor!
Too much damage! A whirling struggle! Outstanding form! Wings of heaven! First nothing do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
Ready and ready.
Thunderfang!
Armor won't save you. Now into the
Yours to be less free!
Dance immortal!
Steel. College
I'm
Form.
not done! Lunar Rondo!
Now I'm in the groove.
Law,
Eat
you
dirt.
alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Holy land!
Lightning Thrust! Rising Sun! It's almost too strong!
Split it open.
Be my guest!
They're not playing well!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Armor won't save you.
Shut him down!
Getting stuck.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
This one's mine!
College Storm.
The waters of creation!
That freaking does it.
Do it!
Dance immortal droplet!
Double Demon Fang!
Feel!
Not my
Healing
finest.
circle!
Stay away from my friend!
No further.
Double Demon Fang!
Lightning orb! Blah, blah, blah! Thunder blade! Live hand between heaven and earth! You get the gist! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Sweet now! More
The picture
for
you
the
have.
Let me help!
Mirage
Push it
Blade.
to it! Here I come!
Raging storm!
Thrust it!
Puddle! Illuminate
I have no limits!
Holy glove!
Shattering the pieces. Now we beat the crap out of them.
Remind me to stay on your good side. The water hold on to your heart. Here I come!
I'll finish you here and now.
Flame inside me!
Illuminate
Yours to be left free!
Annihilate holy land!
Rip the tear.
Between heaven and earth!
Shattering the pieces.
Divine!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Violent Inferno!
Here, let me help.
First
Let loose! Mirage Blitz! Double
Security!
Incineration Wave!
That'll bring you down.
Talon Hurricane! Ready? Watch it!
Magic is out!
Denied!
Show you what my heart
No
can
further.
do! Rise Holy Land! Escape you get
Swallow Blade!
Resurrection!
I'm on a roll now!
Lunar Blast! Eliminate! Come forth! Holy Land!
Eat dirt!
Mega Ray! Lightning! You get the
Now you
chance!
see what I can do!
In an instant! Impact Block!
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, Law.
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Dahnans and Renans, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me and what I've done, your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this. That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hey.
Hey.
I can't. No. Damn.
Oh.
Thanks.
You okay, Law?
I'm fine. Just feels a little weird returning home now that my dad's not here, I guess. Oh man, sorry. I didn't mean to bum you out too.
So I guess that means you'll be visiting your dad's grave while you're here. Right, Law?
His grave? What are you, nuts? There is no grave. The Rena would only destroy it the moment they found it.
Back before Calaglia was liberated, dead slaves would be dumped in mass burial sites. Either that or thrown on top of a bonfire. We got used to cremating our own to deny them the pleasure.
It's all we could do. That's the ceremony we had when my mom died, too.
But that was back then, right? Calaglia is liberated now. There's nothing to stop you from raising a true grave anymore.
I suppose you've got a point. Once you've been doing something for generations, though, it sort of begins to take root. It's a tradition of its own now.
My dad wouldn't want that anyway. Cheap and simple, he'd say. Besides, I can't treat him differently than my mom. They might not end up meeting on the other side.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Well, they're probably watching over us right now. At one with great...
That's why I can't afford to screw up. If I know my pops, something as paltry as death won't stop him from coming to box my... Still, better than being left alone, I guess. Better than never knowing. You hear that, Dad?
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
A fish! You saw it too!
We've reached our destination.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Well, most of the perches are filled up now. Frankly, I'm amazed.
What cautious lives they must have lived.
They're all so lovely individually.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He's at it again.
come on, you...
Frankly, I never thought you'd gather so many.
You are so quick to rescue those in need. You have given us...
We're on the brink of extinction. We must work together.
You carry a heavy...
Don't you worry. We can change fate. You won't...
This isn't just your fight. I'm here for you too. I want us both...
That was you interpreting for the owls, right?
Yeah,
It's nice to see everyone getting along, but perhaps...
Just who was that conversation?
Try not to think about it too much. Besides,
We've come this far. Why stop now?
Hey, Hootle. Once we've managed to gather all the owls, after that... Huh?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now. Hey, Rinwell, tell me about your parents.
They were kind. That's the part I like to remember. They could also be strict, though. Especially, I never understood why I had to needless... Of course. What about you?
Same it got back, and now
I know...
the first...
Yeah. I guess...
You don't say. So...
Not really. Not at all, in fact. I don't...
Wow. Well, I won't pretend I understand.
He was...
maybe it's the snow soaking up.
When it comes...
I won't...
Indeed.
Oh, Oh, come...
How about we...
An unexamined...
Better that.
Kisara doesn't mince her words.
I could say this.
Tell me
I think...
Hootle,
Forget.
He appears to enjoy...
Funny how
It's not...
They do...
Well then.
sometimes...
Oh, you...
Wish I had.
Really?
That's dumb.
What's...
Unless...
Come again?
Ow! Ah, get off of me, you insecure fluff ball!
A fish! You saw it!
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Hey!
All right! What is this? What?
It is a...
What?
House silk.
Oh,
You're not undressing, Doha?
Hmm? Oh yeah. Could I trouble you?
Us? Why the hell am I doing...
Lift your leg, would you?
Thank you. It was...
I feel more tired. Dohalim?
Hmm? Oh, it's to have the servant man bring...
Is drowning other guests allowed in this place?
This is nice. Still, it's a little lukewarm.
The temperature?
If anything, it's...
Really? Be right back. I'm gonna borrow the blazing sword from Shionne.
Man, he's gotta be joking.
Shionne, I need a favor.
Alphen! You're...
What?
That was a fine bath indeed.
Yeah, we should do that again sometime.
Some walls are better left standing.
Yeah.
Aw, are you tired, Hoodle?
Sure. He's not just trying to hide from us?
I won't forgive you!
Darting wind. You know, Law.
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
The heavens must be... smiling.
Oh.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Yeah! Reel it in. That's not a fish I see often.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught!
All right. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Yeah!
Looks like we're up.
Oh, nope.
Take all the time you like.
I feel alive again.
This from the youngest.
Really, though. I never imagined I'd get to have a group bath.
Gosh, Shionne, your skin's so flawless. How do you do it?
You must tell us your secret.
Oh, thanks, girl.
It looks so silky smooth.
Hey, hands off, remember?
You're so much.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Law.
What?
There are some walls that boys are meant to surmount.
Right.
Only by surmounting said walls does a boy become a man. And as it so happens, I can assist with that. Are you game?
Are you sure you want to do that?
Alphen! This is an important rite of manhood, right?
If you say so.
A man of principles.
That's not a bad thing.
You wouldn't deny me the chance to be a man!
Indeed. You wouldn't take away the opportunity for a young person to flourish, would you?
Alphen's pretty cool, but he can be kinda...
Well, he went a while not...
You can't deny you're a...
Yeah, totally.
What was that for?
The dirty-minded devils, that's what.
What? Alphen! What happened to you all?
I had no part in any of it. You've got to believe me.
That was a fantastic...
Yes, we should all...
I suppose.
Yeah.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Sure is good to be back.
Definitely.
You do me a...
I didn't mean it that way. Though, native or not, that
Allow myself to...
Nothing's...
He's always...
Yeah,
Let's... Alphen...
Zephyr's being in the...
it's almost...
No, enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's...
Did Law just...
I do think about things.
Honestly?
What the hell, man?
I mean,
Let's
Not to...
a fish!
Hey, Kisar...
Secret.
Could have had...
And those poetic flourishes...
He likes the sun.
Has he always...
He didn't see
A lord of...
an imposter.
Come to think...
It wouldn't surprise me. Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have...
It's those eccentric...
We've reached our destination.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Halim pancakes!
Huh?
At least... I'll also... Hey!
They were drunk.
The recipe's
Great!
Sure.
You're out. You're out.
When what?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Great.
I can...
Okay.
Hey!
Maybe we'll have some luck finding what we need at the farm.
That was quite the little adventure we went on. Right.
Thanks.
Oh, whoa! Welcome, ladies and...
I guess he's emceeing now.
Let's hear some thoughts.
Indeed.
Expect...
I applied.
What?
Nothing wrong.
I mixed in some candy that tingles the tongue.
Oh, I see. But it's quite, a mouthful.
Well, I should hope so. I put in as much food and sugar as I could. It should...
Our judge has...
And not in a good way.
Now it's time for the Lord himself.
Here. What? Dohalim pancake.
I can't believe...
Go on.
Well, don't No. Dohalim.
Indeed. I gathered delicacies the world over and packed them all in. That's what makes my masterpiece so good. Pancakes are...
And you're out.
And
They're both... How am I...
Ren, what?
Okay, okay. Ooh! Oh, no! Whew. Are you...
Huh? Oh, no.
It's nice. That I give...
Ren!
Looks like...
Huh?
She...
I may have... I guess...
I agree.
Yeah,
In fact... Hmm?
I can't...
you just...
We've reached our destination.
Hey, Law.
Yeah, I guess I got a little...
Yeah. A word of advice. You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff around girls. Ones without a military history.
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
I meant in general, but... You sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, you know, she's always there, even when you least
Either that, or maybe some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she was there.
May the trials and tribulations of young...
romance?
You know, I used to be a tomboy too when I...
Look, it's not tomboys I have anything against.
Hey, I miss anything? What's all the fuss?
Rinwell...
Thunderblade!
Ah! What the hell was that?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my...
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a...
It wouldn't be called the Spring of Youth without a little...
Hey, Shionne.
That's a little out of the blue.
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious.
But then, if we...
I can imagine.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's still alive, and after all...
Besides...
That's true.
But that was a long...
Don't worry, I'm only... And you're right.
I'll say. And if it's someone's...
You might just have a point.
Uh-oh.
Well...
Even after staying here,
Renan and Dahna are meaningless distinctions here. To have one...
that might be the case now.
Once, maybe. Question is...
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we. They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the...
These things take time to... What the... An ambush?
Sorry. Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zoogle?
Something tells me she would have shot it. What?
This realm is In fact,
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you,
insects as a
Dohalie.
Hey, a lizard!
Oh?
Right.
okay, off we go.
I never thought about...
Admittedly.
Is it hard?
Oh,
Kisara looks like
Armored.
spoken.
The more I...
Ew! Finally. If only we could have flown with the...
Right.
Sax-Leo Temple. Isn't that where Shionne was being held?
Shh! Wasn't it beautiful? I can't wait for this!
I sure wish we could go on vacation.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt for us to unwind a little for once.
Not like we...
Oh.
just great.
Cheers!
Wait.
Alphen?
Shionne, you're not alone. You've got all of us. There wasn't just one bouquet either. There's also this one from me. So please, we'll fight this—
You dummy! That's not what I was upset about. How many times do I need to tell you not— That said, it does make me feel, even if your bouquet is just a weapon named after one. You never see—
Feeling better now, Shionne?
I'm sorry I lost my cool like—
Don't worry. It's not like I have any room for criticism.
Being a grown-up isn't easy, is it?
Okay, whose turn is it?
Nice try, Law.
Damn!
Hey, Shionne. Got any requests for supper?
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
Next time, what say we discuss relics? Shall we get moving?
A fish! You saw it.
We've reached our destination.
I think Hoodle